All right, getting right back to it. So season 3, full bloom, expansion, exploration, community, grounding, heart opening. So remember, energy theme, when we talk about grounding and heart opening, those are the areas in the sequence that we apply that can kind of mimic our life. So grounding poses are usually wide-legged or they're down on the ground. And then heart opening, of course, is anything where we open up our chest. Now we can combine different poses and it won't necessarily land in just the heart opening category. It may be firing, but then we throw in this back bend, right? So like a crescent lunge on Jani Asana, throw in the back bend, and now it has different purposes that it's accomplishing, all right? Meditation, so I didn't talk about that yet. Meditation is basically, there's so many ways that people can meditate. I've been meditating since I was like 21. I had debilitating stomach aches and went to the doctor. I was convinced there was something wrong with me. And you know, after I spent all the money on all the tests and did everything, she was basically like, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just stressed out. I was like, you're crazy. This is so painful. So she said, okay, well, I'm going to send you to a meditation specialist. So I was 21. That's when I started meditating. And within 1 week of consistent meditating, my stomach pain dissipated. It was completely gone. So I've meditated ever since. Now, it can be a visualization in your mind. It can be repetitive words through chanting. It can be focusing on your breath. It can be focusing on sounds around you. There really is no one specific way to meditate. Sometimes it's going into our body and feeling the different sensations. Moving meditation can be, you know, breathing and walking at the same time. Vinyasa would be a moving meditation. So there's really endless ways to meditate. Now, one misconception about meditation is we need to stop our thoughts and we don't think anymore. And really the concept of just saying, oh, I'm not thinking, we're thinking about not thinking. So inaccurate. It's impossible to not have any thoughts. It's just how we work. It's how our brain works. It's how our body works. So we can't stop that. Maybe just tap into them and notice them, see them, maybe watch them go by as a movie. That would be another meditation. You can focus on your heartbeat. So anything that would really slow you down physiologically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, all the things, that would be considered a meditation. One could be letting go and surrendering into it. And then another one could be a hyper focus of some sort, which would be using more of your Ajna chakra and using your will center in order to be able to meditate and focus, okay? Directing our thoughts. So let's see. Aparigraha and Ishvara Pranidhana. Let's see, an energy, awareness, connection, deeper expansion. So with all of these things that we do, it creates awareness. And so when we talk about deeper expansion, we're talking about deeper expansion with our body, deeper expansion with our emotions, with our mind, you know, creating deeper awarenesses. All right. Manamaya Kosha. So Kosha, you know, remember that's the sheath, and that would be the emotional body. So basically where emotions are, well, they're held everywhere, but I guess we could say it represents the subtle energy aspect of our emotions. Now, emotions can get pretty dense, and I find that emotions really do affect my practice more than anything. So when I'm experiencing a lot of like excess negative emotion, that's when I struggle in my practice a lot. Okay, and then my body feels like heavy and it feels tired. So let's see, increasing emotional intelligence and commitment, and then increasing will. Consistency is the key. I know that was a previous one, but consistency is like everything, right? Every day, but increasing our will to push through. And then increasing emotional intelligence, basically knowing why we're feeling what we're feeling for any given reason and how to manage that, or how to step outside of it, or how to navigate through it. All right. So I'm going to close this one out because I don't like these videos to get too long. I've already done a couple that are really long. So I'm going to exit this one out and come back in. I'll explain Aparigraha, Ishvara Pranidhana, and then let's see if there was anything else. Choose ease instead of force, motivation instead of avoidance. I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, bilateral stimulation. So we'll talk about that. Okay. And then, yeah, so I'll just go over this and then I'll pick that up in the next video. All right. Namaste.